Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Longshore and harbor workers' compensation as claim process. If you have been injured on the job or you have become ill because of your jobs, and you qualify under the status and C2 test of the Longshore and Harbors Workers' Compensation Act or LWCA and have been denied compensation by your employer's workers' compensation insurer, you can file a claim to try to win benefits. The claim process requires that you follow certain guidelines and meet deadlines, which come with some exceptions. It can be confusing to get through the process without making mistakes. If you are unsure how to process, turn to the advice of an experienced lawyer who has helped with this claim for previous client. With the guidance of someone knowledgeable in maritime law, you have a better chance of having a smooth claim process. LWCA reporting deadlines. One of the most important things you will do in the process of getting workers' compensation is reporting your injury or illness in a timely and accurate way. Anytime that you have an accident at work or think that work has made you sick, regardless of the particular situation, you should report it immediately and get your superior to complete and submit the appropriate form. For the LWCA, the requirement is that you file that report within 30 days of the incident. The report must be filed with your employers and with the Office of Workers' Compensation Program. The federal department that administers LHWCA claims. LHWCA reporting deadline exceptions. There are some reasonable exceptions to this deadline. However, for instance, it is possible that an incident at work could cause you to have a physical or medical problem later. A back injury might seem mild at first, for example, but become severe and debilitating later, especially if aggravated by working conditions. If you can make that connection to an accident or exposure on the job, but you don't realize it until more than 30 days after the accident, the 30-day deadline is waived. Another possible situation in which you may be exempted from the 30-day reporting deadline for the LHWCA claims process is in the event that you contract an illness or disease. It is not uncommon for an illness to appear or to be diagnosed long after the exposure at work that caused it. For example, people exposed to asbestos may develop mesothelioma, but not until years later. Not everyone who thinks they should be exempt from the deadline will be. So it is important that you always file a report as soon as possible. LWCA Statute of Limitations. There is also a statute of limitation on filing LWCA claims. The law gives you 1 year from an injury or death to file a claim for compensation. If an employer has already been paying compensations, but stop and you want to file a claim, you have 1 year from the last payment to do so. For illnesses, the statutes of limitations extend to 2 years beyond the discovery of the illness or the time at which you should have been aware of the illness and its connection to the workplace in you have sought appropriate medical care. The informal conference. The claim for LWCA benefits is something you file in the event that your employer insurance company refuses to pay you after an accident or illness. If you feel they are wrong in denying you compensation, then a LWCA claim will help you fight for your rights to be compensated. In filling out the appropriate form and filing a claim, you are requesting an informal conference. The purpose of the informal conference is not to come to a decision about your claim or to grant you compensation. It is simply for an examiner to look at your medical records and accident reports to determine whether it can be proven that you were injured when and how you claim, and that it caused you to be disabled in some way. This examiner can then recommend that you start to receive benefits, especially if you are not an expert in the law. If you have been denied benefits, knowledgeable lawyers, experience in filing claim and going through LWCA hearings can help you get through the process with the best chances of winning your compensations. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget give like, comment and subscribe.